Hello and welcome to the 8th Logelloop tutorial. This video covers project management and the global Logelloop parameters. Before we start, I'd like to remind you of the distinction between project and scene memory. Scene memories are contained within the project. Logelloop saves files in two categories. They can either be global, shared by all projects, or they can be specific to the project at hand. Logelloop creates a separate folder for each project. This folder contains macros, media, output recordings, and presets, among other things. If you want to move a preset between projects, you can copy-paste it as long as you respect the file structure. I recommend keeping all your projects in the same place. This can be anywhere on your drive that you like, but saving and moving files will be much easier if all the projects are kept together. To start a new project, click File, New, or use the keyboard shortcut Command-N. To see a list of recent projects, use the shortcut Command-O. Here are the projects, file paths, and date last opened. From here, you can open a project, create a new one, and import or export projects. You can duplicate a project with the shortcut Shift-Command-S, and this gives you the option to duplicate media and loops as well. Let's now take a look at project configuration. In the Preset tab of the Preferences window, you can find the project name, file path, and description. Here you'll also find the checklist of windows that will open upon loading. In the Audio System tab, you can choose your sound card, sample rate, and delay compensation. You can consult the documentation for more details on this. The Audio tab also contains the Input and Output window, which we've already covered. Regarding outputs, by default, Logelloop operates in stereo mode, but you have the option to use multi-channel or spatialized output instead. These modes offer models such as quadraphonic, for example. Logelloop also lets you save your output configuration. To do this, click the button with the arrow pointing out and paste your data into a text file. To import a configuration, click the button with the arrow pointing in. This feature can be used to save any output configuration. Next up is the Insert page, which we'll cover in the next tutorial, and the Plugin and Output Record pages. Now onto the Behavior tab. Here you'll find the fade in, fade out times when recording, and some parameters that I won't cover here regarding overdubs and multiply, etc. In the Media tab, you can choose the file save locations. To finish up this tutorial, we'll take a look at Logelloop's global parameters. These settings apply to all projects. You can, for example, choose whether your loops are mono or stereo, as well as their maximum length. You can choose your language. French or English are available. You can activate your license and choose the location of your plugins folder. That's all for this tutorial. See you next time.